So today I was just going live with changing or putting on a few tires onto these wheels. Just wanted to see how it all was about live with no editing. So I'm putting this wheel on face up, and you want to be working with this groove right here when you're doing all your tires, this deeper groove, because that's the key to getting the tire on right without struggling. If you got it on backwards, upside down, and working with this bigger section here, you're going to struggle and never get the tire on and possibly ruin your tire. So yeah, always work with this smaller groove, deeper groove up, and watch out for your valve stem here. Make sure you have your valve stem on too before you do this. But anyway, the tire lube's your friend. So you want to get everything lubed up real good so you don't ruin your tire or your wheel. Make sure you get the side you want facing down inside the car. And this side has some yellow weird markings, so I'm taking that side down. I'm just getting all the sides of this lube first, just because it's easier when it's not quite mounted yet. Just add a little more later if it starts to dry out. Sometimes you don't put enough water in that soap stuff. It dries out really fast. Plus it's really hot out here. Makes it dry out quick too. Okay, make sure you got your side down that you want down. Get this started here. Got that side on. If it's not going on easy by hand at first, you're probably putting it on the wrong way. And just fitting this tool inside the bead here. So you start working it in. Get a view for you guys so you're just not looking at my back. I like to push this in so it goes into that deeper bead area, so it goes on nice and easy, just like that. So when it's ready to set the bead with some air, we'll do that just a minute after I get this other tire on. Give it a good wiggle to make sure it's seated on these clamps. You don't want it all flop out when you go work it. You don't want it crazy tight either. You don't want to damage your wheel here. Get nice and lubed up. Never knew too much lube, I'd say. It dries out, helps seal the tire anyway. Again, find the side you want on the back. This one has those weird painted markings that I want on the back. So it's going down. Slap it on. Put that side on. Put your little bar in. And then your little lever to work this other top bead in. Get it going as far as you can. Work it down into that deeper section of the wheel. That was ready. Alright, so I just got two I'm doing today. I already did the other two the other day. So we're going to get these beads seated. I'm putting some air in them. All your tires are going to say what the maximum pressure for seating the beads are. This one, maximum pressure is 33 pounds. Even though the operating pressure is only like 3 to 5 pounds maybe. Alright, let's get these over to the air compressor. Fortunately, I don't have the air compressor out here. It's over by the garage. So we're going to take a journey to the garage. Alright, let's get over there. Alright, off to the garage we go. Alright, I'm gonna get the bead seated right over here in the shade. So what I do anyway for seating beads is using just a good old simple little strap here, because you can put air in this all day long and it's not ever gonna fill up or even get the bead seated. I used this strap the other day on the other two tires, nice and tangled. Alright, there we go, got it. Sometimes you might want to take out the stem in your valve core stem, the valve piece, whatever you call that thing. The needle valve, I think you call it, or something. To get a little higher airflow going in it. I just crank it down as tight as I can get it, really. Yeah, put it nice, get it seated up against the bead. So you don't want to get a lot of air in this yet. You just want to get enough to get it started. Because this will get really tight really fast. So you kind of see it already starting to seat a little bit. The tires start to bulge out. That's probably enough, a few pounds. It's gonna usually pop pretty good. There you go. Okay. So now it's ready to fully seat the bead. It's on there a little better. So I go up to 33 pounds. I'm just gonna bring about 25. The bead already seated. But I like to make sure it's just fully compressed up against the sides. Just me. So 25 pounds. Let's get the other one going. Alright. They're strapped down in here nice. Again, this is just the quickest, easiest way I found. Strap it down good. So get a nice seating along the start of the bead in there. Got a few pounds in there. They know it kind of hold. Get a few pounds again. 3.3. Go. Finish seating the bead. This one's taking a bit more pressure to. Got about 20 pounds right now. It's seated about 16 pounds. There's 27. All right. That's pretty much putting the tire on a wheel. I can get these aired down to about 3.5 pounds. I'm gonna go find my little low pressure tire gauge. This little guy. This only goes up to like 10 psi. But this is for these off-roading tires. You don't want that much pressure in them for these side-by-sides. This takes a little bit. I could pull the valve core out. That's what. Sometimes just getting the bead seated, you need to pull the valve core out so you get more airflow in. Depends how stubborn the tires are. My camera is running loose. Yeah. So these are going on a razor. The stock tires were just not cutting it out in the desert. Kept blowing tires, popping the beads, bending the rims. So these are the Polaris Pro Armor ones. Should be a lot tougher. Hopefully we're not out there repairing tires all the time and just get some riding in. And on this Razor 200 they're going on, it has a different bolt pattern on the rear and front. And I'm actually changing it over. I got a bolt pattern kind of adapter that changes it to the same size of the front tire. So I'm going to put all the same wheels all around so I can just carry one spare tire instead of having to have two around. 6 pounds, getting close. But yeah, that Razor 200 having two different bolt patterns is just a pain in the rear. Because going out 20-30 miles and trying to carry two wheels on that little guy is just too much. 4 pounds, about 3.5. Close. That's 3.5. So we'll see how that goes when we go out to the desert the next couple weeks here. These are 6-ply compared to the ones that are on it currently, which I think they're just 2-ply. They're lighter. This OEM stuff that goes on there lighter, which is nice, but it just can't handle the rough desert out there in the Southern California desert, where it's just scattered with baseball-sized rocks everywhere. They're just beating your tires to death. It's fun, but my son's been getting a little uncertain about going out because it's always blowing tires, bending wheels. So these cast aluminum ones, they're not going to bend. They're going to break if they do go fail on us. But I think they're going to be tough enough to handle what we're out. Especially the 6-ply tires. This will take the impact. Instead of those 2-ply, which are darn near riding on balloons. And it don't take much. I ended up doing this because the rim got so bad on the other one, I couldn't bend it back into shape. It just won't hold air anymore. So I had to get new wheels anyway for the rear. And I did the steering rack recall, and they gave us a $250 coupon to go spend some money on Polaris stuff. So I ended up spending the $250 on these. With the wheels and tire set as a whole is about $800. And then you get your $250 off of that. So I said, what the heck, might as well just do it. Alright, 3.5. So I can show you what is going on. We'll roll back to the back. But I think I'm gonna have to tighten this a little bit. Ooh, get you dizzy. But there you go. Bring these out back. There's that. Oh, can't. I'm just learning this shorts view camera. Didn't know if you could zoom in or not. I guess you can because I went and bumped the screen and it zoomed in on you. Alright. So I'm going to go show you what this is going on and what's it replacing. Backs. But I'll be doing a video later on actually putting on these wheels, going over the little detail, but this is what's going on. Here's the old wheels. Here's the side that's, this side here is just staying flat constantly. It's just won't keep air anymore. It's at pretty much 0 pounds. You can't really see it very well, but the rim's all still bent up. Sledgehammered it back the best I could. That side still keeps air. But yeah, I got the fronts on already. So that's kind of what it looks like with the fronts on. There's the old front tires here. And last thing I was going to show you were these wheel adapters that I got. So it goes from the larger size to the smaller size. And it has the cutout for the hub. So you have to have that cutout. It's also fit on the back. So this is just a chunk of aluminum to adapt it down. So I could just have actually just use one of these front wheels for now as a spare tire, or I could buy one of those if I wanted to match. But there you have it. That's pretty much putting some tires on wheels. I actually got this, you can see in the link that I provided on the Google, this item, this wheel changer. This one I actually got on Amazon. I forget, I think it's 120 bucks that I spent on it. I actually adapted it so I could just put it on my trailer to hold it in place. It does have holes here so you could bolt it into some concrete, but I wanted it more mobile because I don't really have a permanent place I want to put this thing. So I just welded on this 2x2 stock and a little brace here that I could just kind of slide it on this piece of the trailer, and it works just fine. Get the job done. But totally worth it, because going to the dealer, have them swap out tires, put new tires on all the time, it adds up. They charge 15 to 20 bucks a wheel to do it, so this pays for itself quite quick. One last thing, you do have to take out the little hub caps when doing this because the bar comes up the middle. So we'll put those back on. Yeah, that's all I want to show. That was basically a little live I was trying out with this new live short format thing. The creators community was encouraging us to give it a go. So that's all. Over and out, and hope to see you guys in the next video. See y'all.